Well, we were on our way back home, guys, and it's about 10:30 at night. We're on the side of the road. Yeah, something happened to the DSM. Luckily, we're out of the road right now, but let me get you some light. You know, I'm not a really big fan of these tires. They're the stock 2G wheels, but unfortunately I have to put these wheels on. I gotta take off my Hoosier drag DOTs because we gotta put about 250, 500 miles on this thing to help embed the clutch. But also, when we go ahead and swap these out, I'm also going to be doing a big giant weight reduction on my DSM. I'll be installing a G-Speed carbon fiber hood on this thing, and it's a little dusty right now, but you can still see the beautiful carbon fiber. But not only do we have that, we also have something else. I've been waiting to install this thing for so long, you guys. This is a carbon fiber hatch by Carbonetics. Now, I bought it used and I've been holding on to it for almost about 5 or 6 months now, just waiting to get it installed. And if you guys kind of check it out, it has this really nice little duckbill lip on it, which that's gonna look super nice. Hate me if you guys want, but honestly, I think a 2G DSM without a spoiler looks like a Supra. I mean, it just kind of looks like a Supra, honestly. We're just gonna have to wait and see. There's a lot of stuff we gotta do today, so let's get started. So, I'll be honest, it was not planned for me to have a black and red snap-on ratchet with black and red gloves with a black and red shirt on. It wasn't planned, I swear. That's so dumb. I'll be really honest with you guys, I really don't like the 2G stock wheels. I mean, they're cool, I like them, but when you look at the Hoosiers, I mean, the Hoosiers are just so much better than these. I mean, just compare those to these monsters right here. I do apologize, we are running the washer because for the last couple days I've been making some videos, and well, we haven't done laundry because I've had to turn it off, so it's not in the background. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna miss you, wheels. Honestly, it looks a little bit lower, but I actually forgot to tell you guys about something. So tonight, I am taking my monster of a GSX on a 150-mile-an-hour road trip today. And I'm hoping that everything goes good, and obviously I'm gonna be taking you guys with me. Now, for any other random car, honestly, it wouldn't be a big deal. But, well, you see, my GSX, it's not like a regular car. One, it has a dog box transmission on it, so that's gonna be an issue. And the second, well, as you can kind of see, you know, it's not really a daily driver. So I got this carbon fiber little center tail light piece, which honestly with the hatch, it's gonna look pretty nice. So next up is we gotta install that hatch, which I've been excited for this hatch for about like 7 months already, or longer, I don't know. Up she goes. Oh wait, my hood struts are bad. Dang it. DSM life, man. Broken hood struts. What are you gonna do? It works. Also, I cut out the spare tire well about a couple years ago, and I put this aluminum sheeting back here. Honestly, it was just dead weight. As far as the interior, it's pretty much a stock leather interior, and I wanted to have a low 10-second car with full interior. You know, I have a camera stand, but this stack of Hoosier QTPs are gonna work just fine. Perfect. So there's two things to take this off. You have these little grommets that are on each side of the hatch, and then you have about 2 bolts on each side there and over there. So the problem is this hatch is ridiculously heavy. So I finally got the hatch off, and you know, we could leave it like this and it could be like an El Camino, but yeah, probably not. So this is the stock hatch. Honestly, the biggest thing that I'm gonna miss about this is the 2G high-rise spoiler. I love the spoiler because it makes it look pretty cool. This thing weighs nothing compared to that. It took 2 people to take that off, me and my girl, because I just could not do it by myself. This thing's way nicer too. So I'm looking at it right now, and I mean, it looks nice. I mean, it's definitely super, super light, but you know, I really like the 2G spoiler. I really, really like that high-rise wing. I mean, it looks cool, but it's gonna take a while to get used to. So check it out. It's a little dirty still, but there's kind of the duck wing. Not bad though. The fitment isn't too great. You can kind of see the body line. It's not that perfect. It's real small on this side. On this side, you can fit like 20 quarters in. I'm just kidding. But I mean, it's not bad. I tried to adjust from here and it didn't really do much. But for the most part, man, it looks pretty awesome. Unfortunately, we're running the stock 2G glass, which the glass itself is honestly heavier than the hatch itself. I want to get some fall glass, but they don't actually make them, I think, or they stopped. I need to figure that out. If you guys can kind of see, there's a carbonetics right here. However, now like I said, it is used, so it does have this little tiny scratch right here. It ain't gonna kill me. Obviously, it's a drag car, but it's definitely much lighter. So it's not really much of a weight savings thing, but it's definitely just to kind of make it look a little bit nicer. So once you put it on it, it kind of makes it look pretty badass. So I'm definitely gonna be swapping out that center tail light for this guy. Again, this is also used, and it has a crack right there. Yeah, I don't like buying brand new stuff, guys, because it's just, in my opinion, it's a waste of money, because sometimes you're always gonna find something used for half the price. So after about 500 bolts, you can finally take the center piece off. And, oh wait, hold on. Nope, yeah, there you go. Oh, well shoot, that was easy. So being a mechanic for the last 10 years, honestly, I have a lot of bolts that I just got accumulated over the years. I got a stack of these. I got all this drawers full of bolts, along with all these bolts and some in here, and another drawer in here. Now, out of all these nuts and bolts, I have one bolt that fits my thread. That's insane. So I'm gonna have to go down to the store and go get 3 more of these guys. Yep, we're gonna take the Duramax. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, it died. Kind of like that. All right, I'll be honest, I think I would rather pull my transmission again than put one of these in. So, I actually like it. But there's only one small problem with it, which I can always fix later. Look at the Grand Canyon right here. God dang. We'll fix it tomorrow, I promise. It ain't gonna look like that. But for now, we gotta get going because it's getting really, really, really dark out here. So let's do a cold startup and back this out. Install the carbon fiber hood. I really wanted to install the carbon fiber hood, you guys, but let's be honest, I don't have the pins. So if I put this hood on without the pins, we're going to be doing about like 90 miles an hour, maybe 70, and it's going to just fly up. But check out the hatch. So is it a Supra or not a Supra? I'm just kidding, it's not a Supra, guys, but god dang, look at that hatch. So I miss the freaking spoiler. I really, really do. I really like the spoiler. But for the most part, it looks okay. All we're worried about right now is just less weight. Well, you guys, I am gonna go on that 150-mile-an-hour trip right now. I'm hoping my GSX does okay. I'm not bringing any tools or a jack or nothing really. Honestly, I have so much faith in my car that I built that I can take it to Texas, to New York. I feel like I can do that. However, I don't know how it's gonna respond with this dog box. We're just gonna have to see. So, cross your fingers, guys, and I'll give you guys an update when we're maybe halfway there or when something bad happens. So we'll be right back. Luckily, this dog box transmission does have a OEM stock 5th gear, thank God. And with the 5th gear engaged, it's honestly not so bad. So we still got about 20 miles to go, but something really bad happened. So if you guys got to look at my gas gauge, for some reason my gas light's on, but it shows that I have half a tank. So I should have gas, but that light is kind of freaking me out just a little bit. And if I talk a little funny, it's because it's so freaking loud in here. Across these hills, there's about 15 minutes of no service, no nothing. So I'm hoping that we don't have any problems, because if we do, we can't call nobody and we're kind of screwed. So okay, look, so we drove 77 miles, hour and 20 minutes for one reason. Oh yeah, Jack in the Box, guys. We're at Jack in the Box. Look at that hatch, man. Luckily the hatch did not fly off, you guys, but it looks pretty dang good though. So after about 77 miles of driving, honestly, it's not in bad shape. I mean, you kind of see a little bit of oil coming from the turbocharger. More than likely, that's because my oil pressure is so freaking high, which we're gonna have to fix that here soon. And luckily, the turbo's still good. Yeah, call me risky, but I should have put a filter on it. I know. We got bugs. That's so bad. So I take that back. We didn't drive an hour and 20 minutes and 77 miles for Jack in the Box because they were closed. So we actually drove an hour and 20 minutes for McDonald's. So we're gonna go eat. Well, we were on our way back home, guys, and it's about 10:30 at night. We're on the side of the road. Yeah, something happened to the DSM. Luckily, we're out of the road right now. But let me get you some light. It's like my gas gauge reads right now, it reads about 50%. It started sputtering really, really bad, and it won't start, and it's dead. Also, if you guys listen to the fuel pump, it doesn't normally sound like this. It sounds like it's completely dry, like it's not pushing out fluid. Which, yeah, that makes sense. And we're gonna go trying to start it. Nothing. So the only thing that I can think of is that the saddle bag on the all-wheel drive fuel tank is not siphoning from the left side, because the right side more than likely ran out of gas, but the left side obviously still has gas because it's showing a half a tank. So I'm wondering what's going on with that. Help me! And they're gone. Huh. On the side note though, this carbon fiber is looking so freaking nice right now. You know, I even wore my Mitsubishi shirt on because I'm a proud DSM owner, and this is what being a proud DSM owner looks like, guys, being stuck on the side of the road. Well, on a side note, the car did really, really great, and we had no problems with it whatsoever. Obviously, my stupidity and not filling up with gas, but I mean, the gas tank said a half a tank, but, and another one, and they're not stopping. That's okay. 91?
91.
Yeah. So proud of you.
And I was like, I went in there to pay for it, and the lady was like, unleaded? And I was like, 91? She was like, okay. And she was like, plus? And I was like, is that 91? And she was like, yeah. And then I went out there and I was like, that is not 91.
That's premium.
Yeah, so I went back in there and she was like, oh, it's not? I was like, no, it's not, and I need 91.
I feel like an idiot.
My location.
Take it off, come on. You thirsty piece of junk. This is taking forever. We're gonna start this up. Hopefully it starts. I put about 5 gallons of gas in it. I don't think it's gonna start. I think it will. If it doesn't start, I'm gonna be a very sad panda. Ooh, that fuel pump sounded a lot better. I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot! Yes! Woo! We're going home, boys! Shout out to my friend Morgan. She came all the way out here in the middle of freaking Timbuktu to give us some gas. Thank you. I'm probably gonna fix that gas gauge when I get home. Yeah. So we're finally back in our neighborhood, and it is literally midnight. It is 12 o'clock in the morning, and well, I gotta pull my straight piped, loud freaking car into my cul-de-sac, and hopefully my neighbors don't get too mad. Oh God. Just quiet, quiet, quiet. Come on, come on. And coast it. So what I try to do is I try to get some speed and just coast it. And I'm hoping that I can make it back to my house, which is way down there. We're gonna ramp it. We're gonna ramp it. Come on. Oh, we're golden. Woo. We're cockeyed, but we're okay. Now the best part of coming home is, hey Miss Bear, hey Baby Axel, hey guys. Come on. We're home. I know, I'm excited too. Guess what? We broke down. We ran out of gas because your dad's an idiot. You know, a 150-mile trip in a dog box, straight piped, aluminum rod, 4G63 DSM that literally I just put together last night or the other day. And well, it went a lot better than I thought it was gonna do. Obviously, we just ran out of gas because I'm an idiot. You know, I really thought that at a half a tank, I have half a tank. But apparently I only have nothing at half a tank. That's stupid. We need to fix that. Now, we didn't have time to install no lift to shift, but I'm hoping that we can install it maybe even tomorrow. What I'm really hoping is that we can install no lift to shift and rolling anti-lag. Oh man, that's gonna be fun. So just like that, I'll see you guys later. Bye.